Right, listen to this. I've got 3 massive Celtic stories for you today. And trust me, the last one is the one you can't afford to miss. Brendan Rodgers has dropped some brutally honest truths about the Champions League. There's fresh fire on the Jamie Vardy rumours, and then we've got the update that could shake the squad before the season even kicks off. Stick with me right till the end. Hit that subscribe button so we can smash our 500 subscriber target and get this Celtic news to every fan around the world. Let's smash this together. Every single sub counts. Hit that button and be part of the Celtic family. Let's show the blue side who really runs Glasgow. Right, let me break this down for you like we're having a pint in the Gallowgate. Brendan's been straight up honest here. He's no sugarcoating it. He's saying the Celtic squad, as it stands right now, isn't quite ready for the Champions League groups. And you know what? I respect that honesty better than pretending we're fine when we all know we're a couple of big signings short. Now, don't get me wrong, he's still confident we can deal with Kairat Almaty. The Kazakhstan champs might fancy their chances, but come on, paradise under the lights, that's a different beast. Brendan's backing the lads, we've got to get us over the line, and I'm with him on that. The Jamie Vardy chat is still bubbling away as well. He's 38, but don't let that fool you. He bagged double figures in England last season, even with Leicester in a mess, and you know the man's desperate for a crack at the Champions League, a reunion with Brendan at Parkhead. That's the sort of story that writes itself. Imagine him pulling on the green and white and rattling one past a European defence. I can already hear the roar. Brendan's also making it clear that while he trusts the current squad, he knows reinforcements are a must if we want to make a proper dent in Europe. He's keeping calm, no moaning or raging in the press. Just focus on the job at hand. That's experience talking. But let's be real here. If the board doesn't back him with the quality we need, then what's the point? Celtic deserves to be more than just making up the numbers in the Champions League. So here's what I want to ask you. Should Celtic take the gamble and bring in Jamie Vardy, even at his age? Or should we push the board to finally invest in a younger, top-class striker who can lead the line for years to come? Hit that subscribe button, lads. Let's giant loldy till we hit 500 mad Celtic dafts. Here we go again. The Jamie Vardy whispers just won't go away, eh? The papers down south are all over it, saying the lad's desperate for a reunion with Brendan at Paradise. 38 years old, still a free agent, and somehow no one's snapped him up yet. Makes you wonder if he's just waiting for the call from Glasgow. Now, Brendan's playing it cool as always, asked about it and straight up refused to bite. He knows fine well that the second he says aye or no, the headlines will explode. But let's be honest, when a player of Vardy's pedigree is floating about for nothing, it's hard not to imagine him in the hoops. The man lived off winding up defences in England. Can you picture the scenes if he was running at defenders up here? The Rangers' backline would be trembling more than Sauchy Hall Street in a storm. Still, there's the other side to it. He's 38. He's not the Vardy of 2016 anymore, sprinting like a madman and smashing goals for fun. It's a gamble, no doubt, but sometimes a bit of experience and pure shithousery in Europe is exactly what you need. So here's one for you. Would you take Jamie Vardy at Celtic Park right now, or is this just a daft distraction when the board should be pulling out the checkbook for a striker in his prime? Hit that subscribe button, lads. Let's giant loudly till we hit 500 mad Celtic dafts. Right, let's get into this one. Brendan's been dropping wee hints again, and this time it's about Marco Tilio and Stephen Welsh. Now, he didn't come out with a big announcement, but you don't need to read between the lines too much. Both lads are on the verge of heading out the door. Tilio looks set to pack his bags for Austria, Rapid Vienna to be exact. Word is, if he racks up 20 starts, they'll be obliged to buy him outright. Honestly, after the way his first year went here, it feels like the club's already got one eye on moving him on permanently. Not exactly the impact folk were hoping for when he came in. As for Welsh, it's looking like another loan spell, this time possibly down at Plymouth Argyle in League One. He had a decent run in Belgium last season, and clearly there's interest in him. But here's the catch. Celtic's only allowed 6 international loans, so Brendan and the board need to juggle who goes where. It's like trying to play Tetris with contracts and squad depth. Rodgers made it pretty clear he wants the best for the boys, saying he hopes they get the chance to move and play regular football. But let's be honest, his tone said it all. Tilio and Welsh aren't exactly central to his long-term plans. Now here's the big one for you. Do you reckon Celtic should just cash in and move these lads on permanently, or do you still see a future for them at Paradise? Hit that subscribe button, lads. Let's giant lordy till we hit 500 mad Celtic daffs.